Okay, I ran across this one video. Naturally, it comes from an organization that's consistently fear-based, consistently not true from my perspective at all. It goes against every single thing that I believe to be true. And I'm consistently saying that there are no aliens. But yet this Project Camelot constantly wants you to believe in aliens and that aliens are going to save you. So if you watch this video, I didn't even bother watching. As soon as I see bullshit, I stop watching it. And first of all, this guy is getting, messages from what he's, aliens in the spaceship, and what is the message that they're saying is that, okay, problems can't be solved. Okay, so we as humans don't even bother working on problems because you can't solve them. Don't even bother stop sinning because the sinning doesn't make any difference. You're just going to go and die, and always run away from your problems, never face your problems. That's the mentality of aliens, is you can't solve your problems, that somebody else is going to come and save you. That's never happened in any part of our history. And yet this guy's tapping into some information that says you'll never be able to solve your problems. This is just an occurrence that happens all the time, so you need to run away from your problems at all times. So their suggestion of what you need to do to prepare is basically prepare yourself for death, and accept the fact that you're going to die, unless you follow this plan, and this plan is just for you to accept that you're going to die. It's, I wish I could just analyze word for word of what this guy is saying, but you can ultimately see that this guy is coming from a source of, is in fear, sees a lot of things wrong, asks the universe from his fear base without any sense of responsibility or accountable, what are the answers? What's going on? If you have no sense of responsibility, if you don't believe in yourself, you'll never get those answers. I mean, ultimately, you have to go at it from a perspective, okay, what have I done to create all of this? Where am I responsible and accountable? And I'm going to choose to believe that all problems can be solved. So while I look at it from that perspective and ask the questions, okay, what are the solutions? I sure as hell don't get answers that say run away. I sure as hell don't get answers that say this is something that happens all the time and you can't make, there is no difference. You can't change it. If this is something that happens all the time, why bother even solving any problems? If the biggest problems can't be solved, then the little problems can't be solved either. If problems can't be solved, then problems can't be solved, so why bother trying? So maybe that's the mentality of these elites that say, oh, we can't solve any problems, so why bother trying? Let's just take advantage of it, and let the cycle just, like this guy says, this is just the way the planet cleans itself up and starts scratch, wipes the table clean and we start from scratch. Bullshit. It's like if you do everything wrong, you can end up dying. And, the game's over for you until you come back and try it again, until you get it right. And up until now, not at no time in history have we ever gotten this right. So, I mean, the mindset of this guy that's giving you, oh, this is what's about to happen, this guy's looking at it from a perspective that problems never get solved. So why bother trying? And I'm seeing so many people that just say, hey, accept death. Get yourself in a good place so that when you die, you'll go to a heaven. But nobody's really recognizing that the only reason we're dealing with all of these challenges is because we don't solve any problems. And Stephen Hawking is one of the brilliant minds on the planet that says we need to explore outer space because we as humans don't know how to solve problems. Yet he's a human, and he's solved a few problems in his time, according to him. So clearly we do know how to solve problems. We're master geniuses. if we wanted to be. But we actually have to want to solve a problem, because all of our problems are creating this hell that we're creating, and it's out in the bigness of our world. We have to take responsibility that whatever's happening in the universal world, it's starting from us. We are the epicenter that created everything that's going on in the universe. And if we want to change, if we actually want to save ourselves, we actually have to solve problems here now. It's the only way that we're going to save ourselves, and get the idea of what does save me. You know, at the end of the day, what does being saved mean? Not dying? I mean, when I want somebody to save me, it's like, I don't want to die. You know, like, I kind of like good health. I kind of like to enjoy my life. That's what I call, you know, a problem is solved when I'm enjoying my life. Now, if my perspective is that a problem is solved when I'm enjoying my life, don't you think that everybody on the planet feels the same way? So don't you think collectively that we've only solved problems where everybody on the planet is enjoying their life? Now, what would it take for us all to enjoy our lives and not die? Maybe don't poison the planet. Maybe don't create all of these weather changes. And trust me, all of these weather patterns and changes and chemtrails and cutting down rainforests, and I mean, we're destroying our freaking planet, you know. So maybe if we stop destroying our planet won't be destroyed and won't have the need to wipe us all out. But we're like a poison to the planet, and the planet will wipe us all out. Only because we don't want to be responsible and accountable for our actions, which is going to, on a universal level, come back and bite us in the ass. You want to be saved? Change the way you save the planet. You know, and just don't run away from the friggin' problem. Solve the problem. Just, I don't know. Frustrating to see so many people today just say it's pointless, run away, you can't solve a problem, you're going to die, and the only way you're going to be saved is if I believe death is the way to go. Sorry. I don't want to be, like, if this group is the group that, oh, just, you know, this is where my mind has to be after I die, and then I'll be saved and be in a heaven. I don't want to be around people like that in heaven. You know, like, I'd rather be around a bunch of people that actually care for each other, that actually care for their environment, that actually were responsible and accountable for their actions. Show me that group of people. I'd like to join them. Peace out.